Now that's how you fucking respond. What's happening, guys? Welcome to another episode of Rock Unfiltered. Leafs win 3-2 over the Boston Bruins in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs. I have to say, guys, I thought the Leafs were very good last night. They played a very good 60-minute hockey game last night, responding well after that ass-kicking they got handed to them on Saturday night, 5-1 to the Bruins in Game 1, of course. Let's talk about the game now. I will say, guys, first 10 minutes of the game, very clean, very organized game for the Leafs, 0-0 hockey game. Then, around the 11th minute mark, Jake McCabe decides to do something very stupid. He does a cross-check after the whistle blows. Now, obviously, right away, the ref points at Jake McCabe. He sends him to the box. Bruins get a power play. And I think we know 9 times out of 10, when the Leafs do something stupid like that, it's going to come back to bite them. And that's exactly what happened. Bruins scored on the power play, and it's 1-0 for Boston. But 15 seconds later, Leafs respond immediately. Austin Matthews' line with Bertuzzi and Domi gets on the ice. Matthews hits the crossbar, and Max Domi scores. And now, that goal for Max Domi is a little bit special for him because he and his father, Ty, are the 9th father-son duo to score a playoff goal for the same team. Congrats to Max and Ty. I'm sure Max is going to be really happy that he's got that with his father for the rest of his NHL career. So now, it's a 1-1 hockey game for the Leafs, okay? Period goes on. I'd say it's a pretty quiet first period. Matthews has a chance to score on the power play to make it 2-1. Allmark makes a great save. Now, with 13.7 seconds left in the first, Leafs have the puck in their own end. Timothy Liljegren decides to do a board pass right to Joel Edmondson. And of course, there's an unlucky bounce. Leafs turn the puck over. Boston has a chance. Samsonov takes the puck off the face. His mask comes off. He looks a little bit wobbly for a minute or so. Stays in the game. They fix his mask. But then Boston gets a face-off draw. And you see what happens next. David Pastrnak wide open in the middle of the ice. What the hell, boys? What the hell? Boston scores. They make it 2-1. Period ends. The worst time to give up a bloody goal was right then and there. Now, 2-1 Bruins. Leafs go into the second period. Okay? Now, Boston, about the 13th minute mark, had a chance to make this game 3-1. Ilya Samsonov, who had a great game, which I'm going to mention later, made a huge save for the Leafs to keep that game 2-1. Boston scores that. It's a 3-1 hockey game, and I don't know if the Leafs are coming back 3-1 down, guys, right? Couple minutes after that, Timothy Liljegren keeps the puck in. The puck takes a weird roll off of the boards, falls right in front of Matthew Knies. Knies passes it in front to Calle Jarnkrok, and Linus Ullmark is able to get his glove right beside the post and get that puck out right as it hits his glove. I'm telling you guys, if we watch the replay, you can see the webbing of the puck look like it hits the inside of his glove, and you can't really tell if the glove is inside the net or not. It's inconclusive, so we obviously know that it was going to be no goal. So it still remains 2-1. Then after, a couple minutes later, Leafs have a chance. Tyler Bertuzzi sees a puck up in the air. He decides to bat it down like this. But obviously, the puck was above the crossbar, and so was his stick to no goal, of course. So that goal gets disallowed. It's still a 2-1 hockey game. And you're thinking, man, oh man, the Leafs have 2 chances like that and they can't get a goal. You're thinking their luck's ran out. Luckily enough, with 1:46 left in the game, Leafs are on the period. The Leafs are in the power play. They get a chance to score. John Tavares gets the puck. He decides to wind up and do a spin shot, and boom, wires that shot. And it's a 2-2 hockey game heading into the second intermission for the Leafs. Now, it's a 2-2 game going into the third. Minute into the third period, Samsonov gives up a juicy rebound. And that little rat, Brad Marchand, goes and gets the rebound. And Samsonov absolutely robs him. Stoned him. And Sammy saves the game right there for the Leafs. And it is still a 2-2 hockey game for us. Now, not only that, did the Leafs goalie bail them out, Boston's goalie did that not that much later after. Nick Robertson gets a rebound right in front of him, right off the net. And Linus Ullmark barely gets his glove/shoulder onto the puck and gets it over the net and absolutely robs Nick Robertson. And so the game still stays 2-2. But around, I think it was the 8th minute mark, Max Domi decides to pull off one of the cheekiest moves I have seen from a Toronto Maple Leaf in the playoffs. He sees Austin Matthews, like a quarterback and a wide receiver, flings that puck up like a freaking rainbow, hitting the pot of gold, guys. And Matthews' hand is that gold. Catches that beauty, drops it down, and Linus Ullmark's jockstrap is in the stands, guys. Matthews dangles him. And with that celebration of his, boom, lets the Bruins know who their poppy is. Austin Matthews makes that lead 3-2 for the Leafs, and the Leafs are up. Now, the last minute and a half, Austin Matthews, man, he stepped up big in this game, guys. Not only was he huge offensively with a goal and 2 assists, he made an incredible defensive play for the Leafs. Boston's pressuring the Leafs. Samsonov makes the save. Matthews gets behind Samsonov. That puck's about to squeak through Sammy. Matthews puts it right back into between Samsonov's legs, and this game stays 3-2. Leafs go on to win this hockey game, and they tie the series up 1-1, coming back home to Toronto for Game 3 tomorrow night. I'm telling you guys now, man, this is the time. The Leafs have to come home and win both these bloody games. Now, we all know the Leafs never do that. They never come home and win both games at home. But this is the time they have to do it. Now, we have to hope to God that we get Willie Nylander back for Game 3. Because if we can get Willie Nylander back, that's really going to help the morale of the team, and I think it's really going to boost them. So I'm really hoping we get Willie Styles back for Game 3, because we really need him. Because we all know that, another superstar, number 16, hasn't shown up yet for the first 2 games. But I'm not going to talk about him today because we won. And I'm not going to be negative today. All I'm going to say is, guys, is that the Leafs have to play like this the rest of the way. I know it's hard to say and it's hard to do, but if they play like this, guys, and if Austin Matthews plays the way he did tonight, guys, I'm telling you now, the Leafs are going to be a tough team to beat. Now, speaking of Austin Matthews, that's how you fucking step up, Austin. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's how you play fucking hockey when you need to, when your team needs you at most. The superstar stood up tonight, guys. He was not coming back home to Toronto 2-0 down. Not a fucking chance. A goal, 2 assists, fucking 6 hits, 8 shots on net. Perfect game for Austin Matthews, guys. We need him to continue this way for the rest of the series. Now, Boston, I gotta say, you guys are stupid. Why in God's name would you play Linus Ullmark tonight? Not that I'm complaining, but Jeremy Swayman was, I thought, spectacular in Game 1. Now, I know Boston does this rotational shit, but in the playoffs, I don't think they should do it anymore. But you know what, Boston? Go ahead and do whatever the fuck you want. I really don't give a shit. Keep doing what you're doing. Honestly, put Swayman back in Game 3 tomorrow night. Honestly, I really don't give a fuck. Honestly, we got to win regardless. So if Boston wants to keep playing this game back to back to back to back to back, go right ahead. I really don't give a shit. But all I can tell you guys is this. The Leafs got to keep going like this. All lines moving and everything going. Even the fucking 4th line, man. They were spec-fucking-tacular again. Ryan Reeves, Connor Dewar, David Kampf. I don't know what the hell these guys took before the playoffs, but they've been spectacular. If they can keep this up, man, that 4th line is going to be very effective for the Leafs, guys. We'll see what happens, guys. Game 3 is tomorrow night. Leafs, Bruins, 7 o'clock. We'll see what happens then, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. Click like if you liked it, guys. I hope you guys really liked it and you guys subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Go Leafs, go. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're a mort. Ciao, guys.